Now today we're going to be talking about unknown characters in Blue Lock that we might end up seeing later. These are characters that we have seen in the background and are in Blue Lock, but we have not seen anything from them yet. One instance of this is KiiNGKhyy, who is completely hidden and now his talent is being shown as he was a hidden gem to Asagi and has become a valuable asset to Moonchen. These characters have had some hype and I wonder if the author is saving them just like he did KiiNGKhyy. Now first we have Kiora Jin. Now we first see Kiora as he is on the same team with Nagi as the second team to clear the second selection. We don't know much about him, but he has to be pretty good as he was the 5th member to join Nagi's team, so he was already on a team of 4 prior to that. Kiora currently plays for Moonchen as well, and he has been very quiet since we have seen him. We have not gotten a single sentence out of him, and the last time we have seen him, he is defending Hiyori on a pass in training. I don't know if Kiora will get much impact on Moonchen currently, but he could be a small asset in the future, or even just a little bit in the World Cup games. Now I like that Kiora's given name Jin means blade or edge, and Kiora means clean silk gaze. This could be a showcase of his skills being like a blade or edge styled shot, as Kiora looks very edgy and quiet. I like how when Noah runs behind and at the introduction to the NEL, Kiora is the only one who looks back to Noah. Kiora has a very quiet edge to him and I really like his character design. He could easily be the main character in another series with his design, and I do hope we get to see more info from him. Now I don't think we see Kiora until in the Nagi spinoff when we see Nagi play against his team. I think when that time arrives in the spinoff, we might get to see some more panels from Kiora in the main series. Just my opinion, as the Nagi spinoff still has some time before we get to see Nagi go into the second selection. Next we have Kaoru Saramadar. We have seen Kaoru in the 3rd selection as he has played with Chigiri on Kaoru's team. Now we didn't see too much of him as he could not really stop the offensive forces of Shido and Rin, and was really just a bystander. Kaoru plays for Manshine and we did not see him at all, so he might be an outcast character that we never really get to see again. He has such a tremendous intro as well as he looked intimidating to everyone, but in the end his playstyle was not the best and Shido and even Asagi completely ran over him. Maybe he will get a body upgrade in Manshine and we see some clips from him in other games that Manshine's play. Next we have Taiga Sunzaki, and he is also a member of the Manshine team. We've only seen him with the 4th clear team in the 2nd selection and he resembles Raichi a lot with his yellow hair. I do not know much about him, but he didn't pass the 2nd selection as the 4th team with his whole crew of people who we have not seen much for except for Nanase. He's holding his arm stretching here, so I would assume that he's a strength brute and can make power plays. His name can be interpreted as break of the large river, so that could be a reference to him of being able to break or split apart a team. Now we have Aiki Himizu. Now Aiki has a silver grayish type of hair and he sticks his tongue out like a snake. He is pretty interesting because he was on the 3rd clear team for the 2nd selection as Karasu and Otoya. Aiki currently plays for Spain's Barca team, so we did not see him much in the match against Moonchen. He would have to be a pretty interesting opponent since he was with Karasu, but then again, Karasu is known for picking apart his prey, but I don't think Karasu will grab any weaklings for his team. I wonder if we would get a chance to see him play and if Karasu has any attachment to him. He is on Barca with Otoya, so maybe even Otoya has some good words for him. Next we have KiiNGKhyy. Now Hyji was also on the 4th clear team with Nanase, and this group again is very mysterious. His appearance reminds me a lot of Pablo Gavassos from the World Class Players. He has very quiet and babyish expressions, and we also haven't seen anything from him yet. His given name even means quiet, so he's a very quiet and off person. I really like his hairstyle and color that the anime gave him, and hopefully we get to see some action from him as well. Hyji plays for Barca, so we also did not see him play there yet, but possibly a roster spot soon as we did not see many Blue Lock players on Barca besides Bachira and Otoya. Now we have Akira Endoji, and he was also part of the 4th clear team with Nanase. Now he currently plays for PXG, and I honestly don't see him being able to play on PXG as they have a stacked roster and no spots available. They really gave him glowing sparkled eyes and a bright orange staked hair, so you could think he would have an impact, maybe one day. But for now there is not much to talk about for him as he has not been seen or heard of at all in the story. Now we have Haruhiko Yuzu. Now Yuzu was a part of the 3rd clear team of Karasu and also plays for PXG, so maybe there could be some connection there on PXG. He is seen in front of the whole group for Karasu's team and has a chill and a serious expression. He could be a very cool character that we could also see some waves of eventually in the series, but I'm not really sure as all of these characters have not been used at all since being introduced. The NEL will be the best way for these guys to showcase their skills, but we have not seen much of anything for the other teams after Moonchen has played them, so hopefully we can see more matches from the NEL and not just Asagi's point of view from Moonchen. And now last but not least, we have Nishioka Hajime, also known as Aomori's Messi. Now Nishioka had a lot of fame going into Blue Lock as even Kira spotted him out and knew how good he was. He's known as his school's Messi, so you would think he would be a great player to showcase in Blue Lock, but yet we have not seen anything from him yet. Now Nishioka passed the 2nd selection under Nico's team as the 5th clear team, but was injured during the World Select battle. Ever since then, we've never heard from him since. Now it looks like during the 3rd selection, he did play on Ren and Shido's team, but we do not see any footage of him in the game and he does not score or do anything. Now we also know that he played with Baro and Naruhaya in the 2nd selection and was picked ahead of them after losing. He is called Amour's Messi, so we can assume he has similar abilities to Messi, but this is all just speculation. I think Nishioka will make a surprising appearance in the future, and we will really get to see his skill set then. He's a lot of hype and speculation, and I wouldn't be surprised that he makes an entrance eventually. He currently plays for the Manshine England team, so Chris Prince could also be helping him work on his body revolution to becoming a great striker. I hope we get to see a player like him eventually. Blue Lock has introduced us to a lot of new characters, and many characters have been shown to have tragic pasts and awesome signs of character development. With the NEL League and eventual World Cup, there is bound to be more characters to show up, and also old characters to rise up and gain more skill. I wonder just what character will be the next to come out of nowhere and show us his shocking skills. It's only a matter of time before we start to see even more possibilities within the realm of Blue Lock. What character do you guys think will eventually come out of the shadows and showcase their skill? I personally have Kiora Jin and Nishioka Hajime. As the Ubers match continues over Smooth Chen, we would then have the PXG match, and then the NEL arc would be ending and we go to the World Cup arc. It's going to be exciting times ahead as we continue to get more things from Blue Lock and think and just look at more. I thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back in the next one. Peace.